We just got different viewpoints, you and me. That doesn't mean we can't talk. We don't have to be enemies.
Wow. All right, what's up, guys? Lunch with Livercheese today. I'm not gonna eat in front of you, but maybe I will. Who the fuck knows? Let me see. You always ask me how the fuck I'm able to eat with with this giant mustache thing that I got. Mustache bullshit, whatever it is. Simple. See what I did there? It's amazing. All right, now what I'm hoping is I get some of you idiot ass trolls in here. Hope everybody's having a great day, celebrating the Supreme Court's decision to on sanity. Boy, that's got old Trump hotter than a fucking firecracker, don't it? Grown ass man on TV acting like a fucking toddler for the world to see. Oh my God, it's humiliating. So depressing. Any questions for me? Post them right there in the comments. My God. Sitting over here at the movie theater. I'm in the movie theater parking lot. I was out running errands. And yeah, I can't help but notice all these I don't know. I'm not going to assume to know what they're going to see at the movie theater. So forget I said anything. Put in your videos where people were what? Showing where other people were from. Well, if you don't have to sit here and experience this abuse if you don't want to, because yeah, he's a great fucking president, isn't he? That crying ass bitch. Motherfucking got on TV last night and looked like a total goddamn toddler to the entire world because the people he chose for the Supreme Court decided, you know what? Fuck no, we ain't going along with that. What a victory for us yesterday, man. Huge victory. Huge victory for all Americans. Biggest pussy I've ever seen in my life, Donald Trump. Grown man, crybaby ass motherfucker, piece of shit, racist, con man. What else? Oh, pedophile. Can't forget that. Man, you people walking around in your own little fucking world with this cloud around your fucking head where you can't see out of it to see that we have a fucking moron in the fucking Oval Office. Guys, I don't know what to tell you, man. Seek help ASAP. Something's not right. Something's absolutely not right with you. Elijah, are you Trump? Are you a Trump voter? Elijah, are you a Trump voter? I'm talking to you. Elijah, are you a Trump voter? You know, the thing that really gets to me that I find shocking is the fact that this cocksucker ran his entire platform on we're going to release the Epstein files. And then he turns around and says the Epstein files are a Democratic hoax. And then he turns, let me ask you, dick face, how can it be a fucking Democratic hoax if it's only Democrats in it? I swear to God, man, you motherfuckers have the thinking skills of a I can't even say amoeba. I said amoeba the other night and somebody laughed about it, but I don't even think you have an amoeba intelligence. And it just goes to show you, number one way to get rich in this country is to get into organized religion. Form yourself a church, and you can become rich overnight. You can have all the glory, all the money you want because you're getting you're going to be getting the money from people who they're just kind of fucking morons. Easy to take money from morons, right? Very easy. Oh man, look at that one, guys! Good God Almighty! Woo! Trump's name is in the Epstein files more than Jesus is named in the Bible. Yes, thank you. Yeah, they're the Trumpstein files. I meant to start calling them that. I'm on board with that, and I'll get used to it, to saying it. But I just got to get used to saying it. The Trumpstein files. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, you're having a lovely weekend. Memphis has pissed me off a little bit because it started to warm up a little bit, and I was thinking it was maybe if spring was about to roll in, but I'm not so sure now. It's not like freezing cold or anything, but up, down, up, down, up, down. Waiting for the blizzard. Well, shit, man. LL, thank you for reminding me that I need to count my blessings over here. All right. I don't need to be bitching about the temperatures because it's 46 today instead of, or whatever. It may even be 50 something today rather than 70 that we had yesterday. It's going to go back up. So thank you for reminding me that I need to understand that this is a lot of people would kill to have this weather. Good luck in that blizzard. Okay. Get yourself a 12-pack case, whatever you need. Take you some downtime from work. That's the best thing about blizzards. You can take you a little downtime, recharge. It could be worse. Colin and Tim could be in office. I trust me, brother. Ain't nothing worse than what the fuck's going on in this country right now. You could put a fucking broomstick in office, and it would be better than what we have right now. You could put an inanimate fucking object in office, and our situation would be better than it is right now. Have you lost your motherfucking mind? It's in the 40s here in Kentucky. Nice. And I say that nice because it's not snow and ice. Yeah, man, there's people getting laid off fucking everywhere. Guys, raise your hand if you were ever asked anything about AI. Did you want AI? I wasn't asked shit about it. Never got a vote on it. I really think it might be time for all of us to get together and just wipe AI off the fucking map. Okay, I really do think it's time. Billionaires have done this without asking us, the low citizens, if we wanted this, if we even fucking wanted it. I didn't ever wanted it. I know a lot of you guys didn't want it either. Fuck Elon Musk. And yeah, we need to start looking at that shit that he's doing. He's bringing these places in, fucking our cities up, using our fucking fresh water, doing all this craziness. What are we getting from it? We're getting less jobs. What the fuck are we getting from anything that Elon Musk and his AI is fucking doing? Answer me that question right now, and I'll shut the fuck up about it. Otherwise, it's time to go after these fucking AI places and do what you got to do, if you know what I mean. Understand. Tired of these motherfuckers thinking they can just do whatever the hell they want to with our country and our land, and we're not going to stand up and say anything about it. No, that shit's over with, Elon. We know who the enemies are. They're up top. They're disgusting pedophiles who think that if they have enough money, they can just fuck anything. No, your days are numbered, brother. Your days are numbered. You better hope somebody like Livercheese disappears, okay? Because I'm making it make sense to the country. It's not red versus blue. It's the 1% versus you. Thank you. Thank you, Lee Hall. I work for an American company that sold off to South Korea company that wants to avoid tariffs. We lost our pension and great benefits. Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did, because we have a fucking child in office who doesn't know how to do anything right. He purposely does things. Here's what he does. He says he's going to do something. He goes and he rattles the cage, and then guess what? He doesn't fucking do it because he either chickens out or he realizes that's really fucking dumb, actually. I swear to God, man. I don't know. But what we need to do is start calling these people out in public. Start asking them, do you think Trump won the 2020 election? As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a video series on that. I'm going to walk up to people in public and ask them if Trump won the 2020 election. If they say no, I'm just going to turn and walk away from them like they're not, like they don't even exist. Because that's what we should do for these people. We should act like they don't exist because their opinions mean dick. Their opinions don't mean anything. When they can show facts, then we can sit at the fucking big boy table and have a big boy conversation. But your feelings, Trump, don't mean fucking anything. Show me one motherfucking fact that says the 2020 election was fucking stolen. And isn't it interesting how it's always the fucking blue areas that he never questions the red areas. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit going on in the red areas, right, Arizona? No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't fucking do that. He wants to say that black and brown people cheat. Black and brown people and smart people. Let's lump them all together. Who are the Democrats? The Democrats are black people, they're brown people, and they're fucking smart people. That's what Democrats are. If you're none of those things, then you're on the other side. Y'all call Trump voter dumb? Fuck yeah, I did. All right. Now, I'm going to show y'all something. You get a bonus today. All right. This weekend, you got a ton of movies you can see. Ton of movies. I'm going to show you the one you don't want to see. Okay? Yeah, these are all okay. But then if you come right over here to this I Can Only Imagine 2, I want you to see something. Oh, it's actually, wait. Lionsgate actually did this? Well, shit, never mind. Well, this is the worst movie that you're going to see all weekend. That's the worst one. That's pure propaganda. Don't go see that. Go see the Elvis movie. All right, now you're educated. There's another one out there that in disguise is a real movie. This is a real movie. The solo I don't know. It's got Kevin James in it. You know, all you got to do in order to find these fake movies is look for the shittiest actors that are out there, and if they're in it, there's a good chance it's propaganda and not a real movie. It's just meant to spread bullshit to people. Who are you betting? Who are you betting, motherfucker? Because I ain't got none of that shit. I don't drape myself up in politics like you fucking red hats do. You won't see me out wearing fucking a stupid ass red made in China hat with a giant goddamn flag draped around me with all red. And you wonder why you don't get laid, man. Tin Man, that's the reason you don't get laid. Women won't touch you with a 10-foot pole, bro. Who's this? T brain cell? You're an idiot, man. One brain cell, you fucking moron. When you go out and you get 3,500 fucking subs from being on the streets and making over 400 fucking videos, then you can come in here and use my platform. Otherwise, watch me eat fries, bitch. Mmm. Look, you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. You're gonna sit here and watch me eat fries because you wanna troll me. I got the greatest job in the country, brother. Look, look, heavy metal tin man, watch me eat fries. Watch me. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. You can comment down here and I can make you look like an ass. Or you can leave, or you can just continue to watch me eat fries. Of course I engage with the audience. Let me tell you something about my viewers. My viewers, the people who come into my live streams at night, they actually give a fuck what happens to me. Okay? Now, the people you support, the billionaires, Trump, do they give a fuck about you? Would they do anything? I mean, would they show up for you when you needed something? My people will. That's the difference between you and me. Your message, you can spread your message and get, put out over 400 videos and get your thousands of viewers. But if your message is anything like what you're saying in here, your viewers will never love you the way my viewers love me. Understand that. Understand that. I'm sorry. I know it hurts that not many people love you the way they love Livercheese, but people generally tend to love a kind-hearted person, a person who gives back to society, who doesn't make fun of an entire race or demonize an entire race. Yeah, people dying left and right now. What about that? Let's talk about the fucking Trump guy who shot his own daughter. Yeah, there's a Trump guy in Australia got into an argument with his daughter, a political argument about Trump, and he fucking shot his own daughter. That's where we've reached in American society today. And it's fucking disturbing. And you clowns out there still marching for this idiot, uh, be very aware. Be very aware that when you guys lose power, we do know who you are, and you will be held accountable for all your awful fucking behavior. Uh, you'll either learn to live with others or you'll be removed from society. That's how you deal with Nazis. Nazis and people who want to hurt other people, they get dealt with violently, or they're going to go in hiding because they won't be out in public spreading that nonsense. They'll get fucking killed on the streets if they spread that nonsense. United States of America, we don't deal with Nazis. We don't deal with Nazi behavior. And let me define what being a Nazi is, okay? Being a Nazi is demonizing an entire race of people. That's what being a Nazi is. You demonize them and demonize them and demonize them until they're no longer humans, they're animals. And all of the innocent people sitting in these fucking detainment centers all across the country, innocent legal Americans, that shit's on you. That shit's on you. You're the one doing that nasty shit, okay? I ain't doing that nasty shit. But we're gonna remember. We're gonna remember who propped these people up and tried to make them out to be heroes in anything other than a racist worm. I mean, we've figured it out with this country. We figured it out with this country. It's all about fucking racism. It's all about racism. And the billionaires up top knew it. Once Trump stoked that fucking flame, they knew it, and they're like, okay, this is our chance, boys. We're taking it all. We're taking everything. And that's what they're attempting to do. You won't be taking shit from Livercheese. I'm going to tell you that right now. I will not say your prayer ever. So you TPUSAers who think you're going to spread your bastardized version of Christianity around this country, you better fucking think again, because that day will never come, because they will never be recognized as a real branch of a real religion, because they're not. They're white nationalists, Christian nationalists. We know what they are, who sit around and clutch their pearls every fucking night because the world around them's changing. Their country's changing, and they don't like it. It scares the shit out of them. Again, if you do not like the direction the country's going as far as white people losing their power, I have one solution for you. Take this, and start fucking doing this right here. You see that? That's how you keep your numbers up. Right there. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Now, this TED Talk, I'm glad you were here for it. I'm glad, hopefully you learned something. Yeah, if you don't like the direction of the country, start fucking. Or you can go out and meet some of these fucking people and understand that these are valuable, great people. And even that, I don't know that you guys can do. Even that, I don't know that you guys can do. Because I do it every day. I talk to black people. I talk to brown people. Met some great people just talking to random people in the public. I don't see many of you red hats doing that shit. Yeah, you sit over in your corner, drive to work every day, come home. You got your Applebee's on the weekend. That's your big fucking hangout. Go get your little $5 fucking or $1 whatever it is, margarita or some shit that, you know, your one place that you have. Yet you want to demonize cities. You're like, Livercheese, why are you being so fucking hard on the suburbs? Bro, y'all been hard on my city for the last fucking 30 years. Any city. And another thing, whenever you hear some numbskull fucking red hat come up to you and say, Republican cities they don't have the problems that Democrat cities. That's because the Republicans don't fucking have cities, you dumb fuckers. They don't have cities. All the major cities are blue. Ask them. Show me a major city that's a Republican city. See what happens. They'll come back with all this, oh, well, Metro. No. I'm not talking about fucking Metro. I'm not talking about the population around Memphis. You show me one fucking city that's a red city. I'll wait. Outsider, thank you, brother. Yeah. I mean, it's just outsider. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you coming in here and dealing with these trolls. I don't even know how many are in here. Might not be any now. Uh, I come into these political groups in the daytime for a reason. I want these little roaches to either be the roach that you are and run away, scurry away, or step back and say, you know what? I voted for Trump, but fuck, man, he's doing some dumb shit. Maybe I should talk to these people. Yeah, you should talk to these people. You should talk to these people because more and more you're looking like an enemy of the state. And how do you deal with an enemy of the state? I don't have to. What's your question, Heavy Metal? I'm gonna give you one chance to ask me a question on my platform that I built. All right, give me one question. I'm not gonna scroll up and read it. Type it again. Type it again. If you want to ask me that bad, don't expect me to scroll up and read it. I'm done. So if you want it again, now's your chance. Oh, by the way, guys, I'll talk to you about movies. Okay, the other night when I did see the Epic, the Elvis movie, and I'll shut the hell up about it. And look, if you're wondering what the hell is going on with my face and my hair today, uh, then then just know it's just up. It's just up. And I notice less people attack me when it's up. It's an interesting thing. Now it's back down in all its glory. It's not glorious. It's really a pain in my ass. The hair's probably going to be coming off soon. I'm not going to lie to you. It's gotten out of hand. It's out of control. No, but back to the point of the movies when I watched the Elvis movie the other night in IMAX, we got treated to some fantastic previews, man, and I cannot wait for these movies that are going to be coming out this summer. Holy shit, there's some great movies coming out this summer. Ryan Gosling's got himself a big role. I'm interested in that. I can't remember what it is right now. Um, and there's a huge Michael Jackson movie coming out. Oh my goodness, this thing looks amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the Michael Jackson movie. And I have to wonder why the hell is it just being done? Why are we just now getting a movie about the King of Pop? What's happened? I know we've had made for TV stuff, but as far as I know, this is the first major studio movie coming out on Michael Jackson. And whoever they got playing Michael Jackson, I like this kid. He looks like a more like a younger Michael Jackson, but he pulls it off. The previews look phenomenal. Every preview you see in an IMAX theater, usually it's good movies because crap movies don't go through IMAX. They don't put them through IMAX or show them on IMAX. All right, let's see. Did you support Biden when he tried to force the American people to take an experimental drug? What the fuck are you talking about, man? What the fuck are you talking about? Please explain what. Are you talking about Trump's drug? Are you talking about Trump's fucking COVID vaccine? Surely you're not in here talking about Trump's fucking COVID vaccine that Trump takes himself. Are you fucking kidding me? You ain't a serious person, man. Get the fuck out of here. You're not serious. As a matter of fact, I got to step out of the car for a minute just to recover from that stupid ass question. Good God Almighty. Hang on, I'm going to silence you heathens because my wife's calling. All right. I just had to take a phone call. Sorry about that. I still got to step out. I'm still processing that dumb fucking question that guy asked. I mean, seriously, it's probably the dumbest question I've heard this week. All right. Now, oh shit, I don't even have on my hat. I have on my Billy Strings hat. Okay, here we go. Now. All right, so let's go back to this guy's question here. I'm not even gonna rewind it to read it. But this guy just came in and said, "Do I support Biden giving Americans an experimental drug?" The same drug that was pushed to completion by their orange god, Donald Trump, the same drug that Donald Trump still takes to this day. At least I think he does. I know he took it for many years. Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, I'm okay with that drug. Yeah, you know why I'm okay with that drug? Because millions of fucking doctors around the world have figured out that yes, this drug can be taken. Now, was it a little scary at first? Absolutely. Absolutely it was. But you either did for your country or you didn't do dick for your country. Let me guess which side of the table you were on there, brother. I know which side I was on. I stood up and went and got my fucking vaccine like every good American out there should have. I went and did it. It was risky, but I was worried about people dying in my country. So you can thank me for taking your orange god's vaccine. How about that? On to the next fucking question, because that one's done. Who's next? Triggered. I know y'all are triggered as fuck, man. Every time y'all come in here, I trigger the fuck out of y'all. Pretty easy to do though. It's really easy to do. I'm not gonna lie. I wish some of y'all would sub to my channel so you can come over and I can carry the ass whooping on over into our live streams at night. You come over there around all our incredible, wonderful subs, open-minded subs of all different backgrounds. Christians, atheists, agnostics, purple, blue, red, green, yellow. We don't give a fuck as long as you're a good human being. Now, if you want to take a step back from your little cult that you're part of and go, maybe I should experience some other things because this isn't working out too well for me. Come on over and talk to the other side. You know, we don't view you as the enemy unless you're trying to hurt other people. And I'm talking to you, TPUSA. Turning Point USA, you're the only fucking group that will not be allowed into our group because we are critical thinkers. And if you're part of Turning Point USA, you've clearly already shown that you don't have the ability to think critically. Elvis wouldn't take the boosters. Man, Elvis is in me right now as I speak, brother. I live and breathe Memphis. I know Elvis. I know everything about the guy. Great human being. Great human being. And would he have taken the fucking booster shot? I don't know. I don't care. Doesn't affect me in any way. He's dead. But if he was alive, I think he would have taken it personally. I mean, he gave practically all his money to others. I mean, he just That's just the kind of guy he was. He was a poor kid who came into a lot of money and did great things with his money. Shag, yeah, that's correct. You know why? Because it's my fucking channel. That's why. If I'm not talking enough for you, then go find another channel. How about that? These are the same people that were calling for the death of people who didn't take the vaccine. Don't they see themselves as fascist? No. The vaccine needed to be taken by Americans. It needed to be taken. The world, all over the world, they were taking the vaccines, doing their duty for their country. But except in this country, we got a group of people a large group of people who don't give a fuck about anybody but themselves. That's what happened in this country. And now you got people crying and saying, I lost my job because of COVID. No, you didn't. Because of the vaccine requirements. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Bullshit. You didn't lose your fucking job. You didn't lose your job because of COVID requirements. You're not going to rewind history and try to change the way it went down, because that's not what happened. What happened is, if you did not take the fucking vaccine and you worked in a position where you're around people, if you decided your selfish ass didn't want to fucking take it, then guess what? Once a week, once a month, once every couple of weeks, whatever it was, you had to take the fucking COVID test. That's common fucking sense. And a lot of people didn't want to take a COVID test every week. They didn't want to take a COVID test and they didn't want to get the vaccine. Well, you know what? That's what I say to those people. No, Elvis would be so ashamed of you. He did not like communist pussies. Shag? You going to call me a communist pussy, huh? Bye. Go get 3,500 viewers that you can spread your hate. You're not spreading it here. He's gone. I never said, look, man, there were plenty of fucking mistakes made in COVID. Okay? If you want to go back into COVID, plenty of mistakes made all around the world. Why? Because it was a brand new fucking virus that we didn't know how to deal with. That's why. And you got these morons who want to jump on Fauci because Fauci, changed his opinion on mask. And the only reason he changed his opinion on mask is because dumb fucks out there think that masks work 100%. There's another. It's the same segment of society. That little selfish segment. They also are the same ones who they say if something doesn't work 100%, it's not worth fucking doing. They throw it out. They're little brains. They don't understand that that mask, while they do not prevent the spread of the disease, or they help prevent the spread of the disease. See, that's the difference. That's the difference between critical thinkers and total morons. You got to understand there's nothing out there is 100%. Nothing. Hell, birth control is not 100%. I'm fine with the test, not the shot. That's good, Wolfie. Nothing wrong with that, brother. I get it, man. If people are afraid of the shot, I took 2 shots. Still here. Took 2 shots. Haven't taken one in years. I took one the first chance I got, and honestly, I took one the second chance I got, and the second jab I got made me sicker than what actually than what COVID. It gave me worse symptoms than what COVID would have given me. So COVID, we started to figure things out about it. We started to figure out that, okay, the variations changed and it became less deadly through time because of a lot of reasons. Masking is one of them. And, eventually Fauci did great with AIDS. What did you want Fauci to do about AIDS, brother? That's an honest question. What do you think Fauci or anybody could have done about AIDS? I'm waiting because you said Fauci did great. Well, tell me how you would have done better. It's an honest question. Like the flu shot, you get in it can come, you feel worse and get in the flu. Absolutely, Wolfie. See, Wolfie, you understand it, man. I'm not against it. But for me, the second shot, again, I had worse symptoms than I did the symptoms of COVID. Once we started to realize that, okay, COVID really got those people who were sick with other things. I mean, it really got them that first fucking wave. And we made a lot of mistakes. Yeah, we made mistakes. We locked people in nursing homes, and a lot of people died in nursing homes because of that. There were mistakes made all over the place, but you can't just blame one side for the entire world's mistakes. That's what I'm getting at. Everybody wants to pin a fucking worldwide epidemic on Fauci. What the fuck are you talking about, man? It was a worldwide epidemic. Thank God it turned out to be not as bad as what they thought it was going to be. And that's because it changed, the strains of it changed. Thank God. Or whoever you worship, thank Allah, thank Jesus, thank the universe, whatever. I just don't ever want anybody massive amounts of people to die like that. I've had COVID 4 times after the so-called vaccine and boosters. They were bullshit. They helped me. Might have been bullshit for you, but I didn't fucking get sick. That year that I took COVID, or I took my COVID vaccine and masked up when I went out, I didn't get any type of flu that year. I didn't get sick once after that. So, what might not have worked for you, it worked for me. That's all I'll tell you on that. I ain't going to argue that point on you if you call it bullshit. It worked for me. Blame the people that engineered the virus to start with. Well, Wolfie, that's something nobody ever wants to talk about, right? I mean, I always look back on that and I think, who was held accountable? Seems like nobody was really held accountable for all that bullshit. So yeah, I'm with going back and trying to figure out where it originated from. Was it the wet markets, like they said? I mean, there were a lot of different theories as to whether it was created in a lab or whether it was a wet market. If you don't know what a wet market is, when you go over to a lot of third world countries, they have a lot of different animals together in a certain environment. They may slaughter them there and blood. It's a lot goes into it. That's way above my fucking pay grade. But I'm with you, Wolfie. I think there should be an investigation and to figure out how and why this happened. And if it was man-made and it got accidentally released, somebody needs to be held accountable for it. Well, for a couple of things. Number one, for creating such a weapon, but number two, for letting it get out into the public and killing. How many people did it kill? Worldwide, 5 million? 6? It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. So Wolf, hey, we ain't far from the same page there, man. See, that's what we do. That's what we do in here. Flu disappeared during COVID. I'm gonna push back on that one, man. I don't think people were really going to the doctors during COVID time. I think a lot of people had the flu. They just weren't going to the hospitals or to their doctors because the word was back then, if you have these symptoms, stay home. So people stayed home. So you think it's out of a lab? Okay, Wolf. I'm not sure on it. But I appreciate the respectful conversation and dialogue that you always have with all of us here. Guys, if you want that kind of talk, and believe it or not, I know right now it sounds like we don't have fun when we get together on our streams. I think we do. I think we have a blast. And I'm not going to try to define this channel anymore. It is what it is. It is what it is. We will always be critical thinkers, but we're going to be doing all kinds of things. And speaking of that, guys, if you're interested at all in my audit videos, I did put a new audit video up today, not long ago. It's about a 22-minute video. Not a lot happens in it, but there's, it should still, if you want to help me out in any way, just go give that video a view. And you also help by subbing the channel. You know, if you want to do that. Sometimes I wonder when I come in here and eat fries and try to talk to trolls for a little bit. I'm amazed because when I shut the stream off, I've usually got 4 or 5 new subs. So while the trolls are in here wrecking me or trying to wreck me on my own fucking platform, I don't think that's happened too much today. I think they've been the ones that have been wrecked. But yeah, a lot of them, you know, they hit that sub button. They're like, okay, at least this guy's talking. At least he's talking about shit. At least he's not full of shit. You know? What was the story of with Elvis? Hold on. What was the story of with Elvis's chimp? I don't know. I don't know that story. I know the story about Michael Jackson's chimp more than I do Elvis's. It's not brought up in the new movie. The new movie is mainly unaired concert footage. So if you ever felt like you wanted to see Elvis as close as you can to in concert, that's the one to see. Epic. It's guys, even if you don't agree with anything I say about anything else, I'm telling you, if you love music and you love human beings and you love humanity, please, when this movie comes out, go check it out. You will not be disappointed. With all due respect, sir, everybody in the Epstein list are millionaires, billionaires, government people, etc. Never regular people like you and me. Hey, man, you didn't have to add with all due respect because I'm fully on board with you there, brother. I understand that completely. Or dudette if you're a female. I'm all on board with that, man. We're not red versus blue. It's a 1% versus you. And you know, should I preach that all the time? Yes, but sometimes you gotta draw people in to really talk about where the problem really is, and it doesn't just happen overnight to be enlightened like that. So, Dion Corolla, I gotta give you props there. You're an enlightened person. You understand it's all about money and billionaires up top. Kudos to you. Thank you for that. It was shipped from South Carolina to Wuhan 2 weeks before it escaped the lab, and Obama had pics of him in the lab in South Carolina. Wolf, you're gonna have to bring some proof there, buddy. I've never heard that one. That's a new one on me. You got some proof, then you know we can definitely talk about that. All politics and tribal shit aside, Elvis was the king. Hell yeah, Willie Wallace guy. Thank you for that, man. I feel like that guy was so misunderstood. I feel like for many decades here in Memphis, I heard a lot of times Elvis was racist. You heard that all the time. Well, that's been fucking squashed. Elvis was the least racist person you'll ever meet in your life. He loved all of his band members who mostly were black. Well, not his band members, but his choir and things like that he had up on stage with them. He loved people. He was a great humanitarian, and the black artists started stepping up and saying, you know what, Elvis was not racist. Elvis did take some black music and, you know, interpret it in his own way. And I don't even think that was his choice. I think that was the people above him's choice. All right, here we go. We got some good ones here. I'm a conservative man. I assume you're not conservative. So these cold elites want to divide and conquer us. We can't let that happen or we're done. Dion, please say you sub to this channel, man. You're exactly what we need. I need you, brother. I need you in here. You're at least willing to step up to the table. And you've heard me trolling a lot or flaming trollers. But if you got common sense the way you do, you belong in our group. Okay. We want you there. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your opinions, but most of all, we want to know who you are. Okay. We want to know who you are. The 1% came up with and let the virus out and then came up with the antivirus to sterilize the population. Obama, not Obama, Trump was in the lab. I mean, that's a theory. We could definitely, you know, one night we could have a ride with that theory there, Wolfie. Oh, I see. I was wearing this hat when I came in. I forgot I was wearing my Billy Strings hat. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. So, Corolla, if I'm saying it wrong, brother, I'll give you a nickname eventually if you get in there and come play some games with us and have a good time. Guys, we're still going to do the lives. I know I came in here hot the other day talking about I'm not going to do as many lives. I'm still going to do lives. I'm still going to do them. I'm doing one right now, but I'm still going to do our game lives too. I think you guys like that, and I like it too. I just the only thing is when I'm trying so many different ways to get new viewers in, I can't. I have to make regular videos. I have to put those up. I can't just do streams only. But okay, let me ask you this, guys, real quick. All right. I got a big video coming up on Monday. On Monday, I'm going to be going down to the Shelby County administration offices where I've always been treated like shit, complete shit for no reason. And they've really pissed Livercheese off because they have found a way to pull one of my videos down, which was a very popular video, by the way. Made them look like clowns, but they found a way to pull it down. And so, of course, on Monday, I'm going right back there and doing a revisit. So my question to you is, should I do that revisit live? Should we do a live feed, a live stream while I go into that building and encounter the nonsense that I know I'm bound to encounter? You got it, Dion. Anybody would you be interested in that live feed? Now, here's what I ask of you, okay? If I do a live stream going into that building, I 100% need somebody to record it while I'm recording it. Now, because taking a live stream camera into a place does change the way things happen. They know, okay, well, the people are already seeing us. So we need to be, maybe we need to be a little kinder this time. But just put it to you this way. You're also a Gen X long hair guy. Well, Dion, to be honest, I don't know if you've even looked at my channel or anything, whether you're conservative or not. If you are conservative, you would be able to get on my side because I'm a 1A auditor. I'm a First Amendment auditor. And I'm a hunted person when I say that I do that. I laugh because I have to laugh because I put myself in some very, very dangerous situations. But it needs to be recorded. And that's my whole thing. I'm all about freedom. If somebody's afraid of being recorded who's a government official, why are they afraid of being recorded? You shouldn't be afraid of a camera. They're fucking everywhere. You're recorded 100 times a day when you go out. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty big video on Monday. I was going to do it on Monday, maybe afternoon sometime, because you know me, I'm not getting up early. Although lately I have been getting up early. So what do y'all think? Should I do a live stream on Monday at the Shelby County Administration Building? And it's okay if they know I'm coming. That's all right. I don't plan on being disruptive at all. As a matter of fact, my plan for that video is they have a hallway with pictures, black and white pictures, Memphis pictures. I really want to get that hallway. I want to narrate what the pictures are. I think people find that interesting. So that will be our goal. Now, how long that lasts, it's probably not going to last very long. You go into a place like that and you say you're doing something that they've never heard of before. They go ape shit. They call the police. It's always the same. And we educate them. Hopefully without getting thrown in the clink. That's the ultimate goal. To educate without getting arrested. All right. I appreciate that, Willie Wallace guy. I'll do that, man. Guys, honestly, I do these early streams a lot of times just to vent. If you come into my feeds at night, you understand it. It is what it is. We all need to vent. But we need to vent in a way that's not like I'm going to meet you in an alley, or I'm going to hurt your family, or I'm going to, that's nonsense. And I know the people that say that are full of shit anyway. They're all cowards. They always say it, and they never, in public, they never act that way. So, with that being said, thank you for letting me vent today, guys. Thank you for the few new people who came in and talked a little bit and got past the trolling. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. And yeah, I'll see y'all probably later tonight. Probably we're going to do one tonight just for the hell of it. Do a music one tonight. Let's talk about music. Let's do some music stuff tonight. Yeah. And with that, who are you harassing today, Frauditor? I'm not harassing anybody, bro. Frauditor. Okay, let's talk, brother. Let's talk. Ad 5809. You one of my subs who watches me just to see what I'm up to on the streets, auditing to make sure I'm not doing anything illegal. You can do that all you want to, because Gen Express never does anything illegal. Everything we do is legal. As a matter of fact, I have a shirt that says "always legal" on it. When I go out and do audits, sometimes I wear that. Doesn't help. Nobody gives a shit. They see a camera and they freak out. I don't know why. I don't know why. All right, see you, Wolfie. How can you how can you tell if a frauder is lying? Let me guess, his mouth is moving. I beat both of y'all. If you can go through my videos and you can show me through all my, why don't you go through all my 400 videos and show me where I've lied once? Lonely Rider, I'm back in New York groove. I'm back in the New York groove. Wow, I lost the beat there for a minute. I'm back in the New York groove. How many times you been arrested? How many times I've been arrested? I ain't been arrested once. I've been illegally detained once. Does that answer your question on whether or not I'm always legal? There's your answer. Lies. Okay, I'm lying to you. Okay, go in my 400 videos and find how many times I've been arrested. You come in here and you say lies, but you don't have any proof to back it up, brother. I got 400 fucking videos to back my shit up. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You've been arrested thrice. I've been arrested once when I was how old was I? 20 years old, underage drinking. That's all I've been arrested for. Underage drinking at the age of 20. Is that hard to believe? Does that blow your narrative out of the water about fucking auditors? Brother, honestly, it's an honest question. I'm a law-abiding citizen, never taken shit from my government. As far as money, and that's another lie. And they always say you're out looking for lawsuits. That's another fucking lie. You just said never. Now it's once. I'm talking. You said it. The way you framed it, it sounded like you were saying how many times have I been arrested being an auditor? Don't be a dipshit now, okay? Don't frame a question in a way and expect me to honestly answer it and say you lied. I've never been arrested auditing. Okay, is that make it a little clearer for you there, brother? It should be. If you're old enough to die from your country, you shouldn't be able to drink. You know what I think, man? I also think that I was driving around here yesterday, and we got a lot of old farts living in my neck of the woods over here. A lot of old farts on the road. You know, we got all this stuff out talking about IDs and stuff like that to vote. Here's my demand. Here's what I ask. I think that anybody over the age of 65 should be tested to drive yearly. Yes. And I don't think that's an I don't think that's I can't talk right now. Sorry. Yeah, but you asked it right after saying that I was a First Amendment frauditor. I would say you're wrong there. I would say you're wrong there. Let me ask you if I ad 5809. How many subs have you got on your channel? Answer me. Answer the question. What's a big deal? It's been the guest of many countries across northern Jersey. You've been the guest of many countries across. Agreed. 65 tests to drive. Thank you. So we can all get on the same page with that, or at least a few of us. Man, look, man, you see it. You see it in the news when somebody crashes into the front of a store or something like that, and everybody automatically assumes that it's something bad. Somebody was trying to hurt some people. I'm here to tell you, most of the time when you see that in the news, that's the same thing. It's an old person who's gotten into their vehicle, and they put their vehicle in the wrong. They put it in drive when they're trying to put it in reverse. The pedal got stuck. Happens all the time in this country. Rarely reported about, or at least reported that part of it. It's a huge problem for this country. And I can speak on it because I've seen it personally where I used to work at Bass Pro Shops. We had an old person who was at the front of the store and hit the gas and ran over somebody. And I don't think they killed anybody, but somebody was messed up for the rest of their lives because of it. I'm not here for the subs. You have less than 10 subs. Why? What's the point? Well, I mean, why don't you go out and grow your own audience of people who believe what you believe? Yeah, let's do that. Something tells me it'd be a very small audience. But Wolfie's right. Any legal citizen who would be unconditionally willing to die for their country should be able to have a drink before they're deployed for some shit like this isn't necessary. Absolutely, Wolfie. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump over that point. Yeah, that's. Thank you for. It's just nonsense that nobody ever really points out. If more people would point it out, it would probably change. A lot of times, things in this country don't get addressed because people don't complain about it. I've been looked up multiple times in Jersey due to drug charges. Now I'm 13 and a half years clean and sober by God's grace and the counselor. All right, Dion, that's awesome. Everybody give it up for Dion. It's good shit, bro. Or broette. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl. But I am very happy for you. That's a big deal. Good job. See Wolfie jump in and tell him good job. Why aren't you yelling at the cops? That's how you keep the grip going. I don't yell at the cops on mine. I've never yelled at the cops on mine, actually. What's up, Tyson? How you doing today, brother? Yeah, you got this guy in here telling me that I'm a frauditor who yells at cops. He's apparently never seen one of my videos, yet wants to come in here and comment on that. Yeah, why don't you go out and clip the little section where I'm yelling at the cop, and bring it back here, and we'll all watch it together. How about that? Where are you seeing yelling at cops? I don't know. I have no idea. The closest I've ever come to yelling at a cop was the time I got cuffed in my Arlington video. And I started yelling because he was violating my rights. He wouldn't answer my question, and I pissed him off because I dare push back against him because he has a shiny badge on. I don't give a fuck about his shiny badge. We pay his salary. He needs to know his job. If he don't know his job, the rest of the country needs to see that he does not know his fucking job. If he does know his job, I'm going to highlight him, which I've done in many of my videos. Why don't we talk about those videos? Because I ain't the auditor you think I am. If you're coming in here talking about I'm yelling at fucking cops, where? Show me proof. Let me see your question. And you just, all right, I see question. Is it Wolfie or Wolf Eyes? Okay, he's talking to, I call him Wolfie. That's me. It's Wolf Eyes. It's a CTG thing. He's got a, yeah, that's where Wolfie came from. It came from me. I called him that when he first came in here, and he was like, I'll take that nickname. I was like, all right, you're Wolfie. Cops do know their jobs. You don't know the law, loser. You want to challenge me on that, bro? Tell me one thing I don't know about the law that you know. Let me take care of this guy. Who is this again? Ad 5809. We're waiting on you, brother. We're waiting on you. Let me know how I don't know the law, please. I'm a man. I look like Fred Flintstone. Hell yeah, man. I love that. Nothing wrong with that. Fred was cool as hell. What CTG? It's you, Tyson. You're CTG. All frauditors are the same. You harassing hardworking people in hopes of making a couple of bucks on YouTube. Absolutely not. It's about if you think that's what it's about, then you're definitely not a critical thinker. Okay. And I'll shred you real quick. Okay. I've never made a penny doing what I'm doing. Now continue. Continue on with your line of reasoning as to why I'm doing this. Absolutely, these cops going around talking shit as if they know what they're doing. They don't realize that us taxpayers pay for all their equipment and their paycheck and their cars. Yes, which is why I can go into a police lot as long as they don't have signage and record their vehicles inside and out, because technically it's my vehicle. I bet you're unemployed, right? No, man, I'm gainfully employed, brother. Lie. I think Ad 5809 is one of these feelings people. Yeah, he doesn't go by facts. He goes by feelings and what he thinks. If it doesn't fit his narrative, he tries to ram his narrative in. I don't fit your fucking narrative, son. Okay? You ain't never going to figure out who this man is. Ever. Ever. You're never going to be like me, and you're never going to be able to understand what goes on in his head, because you don't have the brain to understand what goes on in his head. You're Googling CTG now. And Tyson, I'll put you out of your misery. The few members of our group who came in strictly because of me and not my auditing, who meet at night and we play our games and we have fun and we talk about wonderful, epic things. I consider those guys CTGers, and it's the last time I'll ever say this in public, but I'm saying it for Tyson because Tyson has been there for me personally. Tyson, you're a member of the CTG. You can say you're a member of the CTG. And when people ask what the CTG is, that's when you kind of say, well, if you don't know, you don't know. You're one of the original founding members. So you are a member of the Critical Thinking Guild. Critical Thinking Guild. And it's our little secret. But you're a member. Absolutely. We can't see what 59 is saying. He has no text. Metaphorically, we all own our shit. You're right. I won't be like you. I won't harass people who actually work for a living. And that's okay, man. That's okay. You think I don't work for a living. You think I don't work for a living. At 55, double nickels, you think that I don't work for a living. How do you fucking think I get paid, brother? How do you think I get paid? You don't come at me talking about a job and you have to have this type of job or you're not with us. You're not a member of society. That ain't how it works, brother. Okay? A lot of us don't go around chasing the almighty buck all our lives. We believe that there are other things that are much more important than money. But you're a little brain, and that's what you want to focus on your entire life. So go do it. Just don't come in here and fuck with me about how I live. Thank you, Tyson. You can think in one hand and shit in the other, brother, and see which fills up first. All right. I love all you guys. Even this clown. I love him too. If he wants to come over tonight or whenever we do our next live stream and join in on the fun, you're welcome to do so. Brother, you never answered my question when I told you, how does your narrative continue when you know that I don't make a cent auditing? Let's go. Give me the reason that I would do it. You get so angry though. during the day, but calm at night. Yeah, man, that's what it's about, brother. I can get angry at night too, but at night I just tend to laugh at myself. Oh, what time is it? 2:15 on a Saturday afternoon. Ben's look like shit today. I won't be heading over there. Maybe I will. I went in once already. It was ridiculous. Very crowded. Nothing coming out. So that's my day. Hey, relaxing music. What's up, brother? Oh, getting some of my regular CTGers in here. I appreciate it, man. How you doing, man? And I hope you're doing okay. Definitely record on Monday. I'm going to do it, Tyson. I'm going to do a live stream on Monday of going into that administration building where I've thoroughly embarrassed them enough. Let's see if they let me embarrass them again, or if they want to act like the grown-ups that they're supposed to be in their official jobs. Yeah, relax. You always pop in at the last minute, bro. I was just doing one of my random streams today. Watch me eat French fries. Y'all watch me eat French fries, and I got to go off on a couple people, and we're all still here breathing. So it's a wonderful Saturday. Relaxing. I will tell you, man. I got a lot of things planned music wise with the channel. It seems like anytime we do a live stream at night and we focus on music, then good things happen in our group. A lot of people seem to be happy with our music content. And if you're not, hang in there. We'll do dog content. We'll do all the other stuff too that we need to talk about. With that being said, I think I'm just gonna head out. You know, if anything happens, I'll keep my eye on the news, see if Trump has another meltdown like he did last night, where he blames everybody in the entire world but himself. His own two people that he assigned to the Supreme Court both went against him. This is going to be interesting to see what comes next. Is he going to try to eat these two members of the Supreme Court? And a little advice, Donnie. Okay, you may have put these guys in their position, but when you attack them because they didn't go along with your plans, you got to remember, to get in a position like that, you have to have some critical thinking skills. So these guys are sitting up there going, "Oh yeah, and now you're going to call me a name? Now you're gonna drag my name through the fucking mud? Let's see these next rulings coming up." Yeah, you done fucked up. You done really fucked up with your own Supreme Court. Okay, you open these two people's eyes, and I'm sure that everything that you try to jam down our throats, they're going to be right there to say, "Not so fast," and it drives you crazy. Yesterday was my favorite day of the Trump administration, without a doubt, because our court stepped up and did what they knew they were going to do, and they had to do. Otherwise, if they'd done anything differently, we would not be the United States of America anymore. So good on those two. I'm going to give them both props. You might not ever see it again, but right now I'm giving those two conservative judges props for stepping out and saying, "You know what? We're in a higher position, and we think this is some bullshit going on." Lonely? You got a channel? Just stay cool, brother. Do your thing. As soon as I ask you to leave, split, and I get trespassed. Oh, I'm not going to do any of that, man. I'm not gonna, they're not gonna hem me up. They're not gonna hem me up like that. I'll, I'll get out of there okay. But you know, when people, I'm a Gen Xer, man. And, you know, if you know KULT News, Mike, I'm a lot like him. He says, "Hey, I'm a Gen Xer. If you tell me not to do something, I'm going to do it more." And, you know, that's the way I am. And I'm just going to be me. And if you like some of my stuff, great. If you hate some of my stuff, that's okay too. I can't make everything for everybody. I just got to be me. I got to be true to myself and true to my own beliefs. And I know you guys support that. I'll see you again sometime. Okay, God bless everybody here, man. So stay cool. I can't read the back of that, Dion, because I've got a stupid button over it. But thank you for the comment. Guys, I got to get out of here. I love every one of you. Continue to talk to one another. Remember, it's not red versus blue. It's the 1% versus you. Lock that up there. Let it ruminate for a few days. See if your eyes start to slowly open a little bit. We want you to open those eyes with us. We want you to see the world the way things are really going on. That's all. All right. Love all you guys. Peace. CTG out. CTG. CTG, Tyson. CTG. CTG out. I love you. I'll talk to you guys soon.